Hey, what's up? I'm Roller Coaster Rider.
Hi, and I'm Kay.
And do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because that's what the cool kids are doing. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, I need 1,000. Anyway, we're reviewing Season 1, Episode 23, entitled Creepy Connie's Curtain Call.
Yep, so this was the number 2 Creepy Connie that I didn't get to see yet.
Of the trilogy.
Yeah.
We have the first one.
It really wasn't as creepy as the other two.
We have the first Creepy Connie already posted, and we have the Creepy Connie 3, which in my opinion was the best of the three.
Yeah. This one, she was creepy, but...
She was well...
I don't know.
Okay, so would you say this episode had 2 main subplots? There was the Zuri, Bertram, and then there was everyone else.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so basically it starts with Luke about to be run over by a boulder like Indiana Jones, and Connie pushing him out of the way.
Yep, saving his life again.
And she doesn't need to be within 500 feet because the 180 days are up.
Right. So she can be interacting with him again.
Mm-hmm. Jessie finds out that her play about her life is going to be turned into the
play she wrote
is going to be adapted to school play because it's remarkably cheap.
Yes, it's affordable.
Mm-hmm. But didn't she say it was cheap?
Affordable.
Or the principal
it's the same
said?
Thing.
Okay.
Within budget, I don't know. So, whatever.
So, she suggests the idea, but of course everyone isn't interested. Then she says, what, there's a werewolf and an alien?
Or a vampire or something, a werewolf.
Yeah.
Werewolf.
Well, there's an alien because of what happens at the very end.
Right. But they didn't get to the third scene.
Third act.
Third act.
So Luke is cast as the boyfriend.
The lead.
And she casts this one girl as the female lead, but when Connie says she accidentally slipped and
fell down the stairs.
Yeah, fell into a body cast.
No, the only thing she was going to be cast in was a body cast.
Yeah, off of a Tickle Me Voldemort doll.
Yeah.
Which was a pretty funny joke.
Yeah.
So then they cast somebody else, but then she's like, bad news. She kind of got her braces welded to
a wrench.
Yeah. So
in shop class.
She can't say who because
she can't talk.
Yeah. Then they cast.
I think we all know who. But...
Yeah. Then she casts a third. Then she immediately casts a third person, and then Connie, says, "Run."
Yeah. After she drops the weight.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to keep that a secret.
Oh.
And then Jessie says, "You know what, Connie? You're hired. You'll be the female lead." And she was like, "Great! I know to play forwards and backwards." And Luke is like, "Jessie, she's doing it because she wants to kiss me. I mean, who can blame her? But still."
Yeah, and she said she had to go brush her teeth and scrape her tongue.
Yeah.
To be ready.
So then the play...
Well, Luke, though, said, what does she have on her tongue that she has to scrape her tongue? Yeah. Jessie!
So then it's the night of the play, and everything is...
boring.
Connie is doing okay playing Josie. But then Ravi comes in. Oh, we didn't say who Ravi played in this episode.
Oh, he plays the werewolf.
Yeah. Which he comes in and says, Under the light of the full moon, I've become a werewolf." And then Jessie says, "I think I integrated that pretty well."
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't mention who Emma was. Emma was the costume person who kind of like dazzled up like a camouflage outfit or something,
yeah,
like a general outfit.
No, it was an army fatigue.
Okay. So then it's let's go back a little bit. Let's talk about what Zuri's role in this episode is. Zuri wants to write about Bertram's work.
Right.
Not because, and Bertram thinks like, oh, it's because you respect me. And she's like, no, it's because you don't do anything. Your job's really easy. And then Bertram is like, oh, really? Let's
Have a
give
competition.
Yeah. So then Zuri shakes his hand and he's like, ow, 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 let go, let go, let go. So then the first part is introducing people. And Bertram does it very
Professional.
hello, sir. Hello, Kipling of the Koothrappali Kiplings. Or, yeah.
Yeah, but Mr. Kipling gave him a piece of paper of who he was so he could introduce them.
And like a $1 bill tip or something.
$5 bill.
Yeah.
As a tip.
I didn't know I was supposed to do that. I owe people some money now.
And then Zuri was like, that's not how you do it. We're going to do it.
And then she does it kind of like how the NBA would introduce someone like, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, it has a spotlight.
Mr. Kipling!
Has the spotlight on the elevator, and then as soon as it opens, it's like, yeah, the Bulls, Chicago Bulls music or whatever.
And then what was funny was they kind of like played it forwards and backwards, the footage, to make it look like Mr. Kipling was dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like putting 1 foot forward, 1 foot back.
Then the next competition was baking.
No.
Oh.
Do we want to say like what Zuri did at the end after she had won?
Was it vacuuming or baking?
Baking was the second one.
Yeah.
But at the end she says, "Point Zuri!" She screams it into the bullhorn, like with Bertram right next to him, or next to her. And then the next part is baking.
Yes.
So Bertram bakes this like chocolate cake.
Souffle.
Yeah, and Zuri bakes something in her
Easy bake.
Well, no. It's not an easy bake oven. It's a queasy bake oven.
Oh, okay.
So they don't get sued.
Okay. So she made a brownie.
Yeah. And then Mr.
oven.
Kipling goes to that, and there might be some kids or some parents that might be people listening to this while eating, so let's not say what's in it.
Okay.
Let's just say Zuri wins.
Yes, Mr. Kipling liked her brownie.
Yeah, and I don't recommend you eat during this episode.
It's only a couple seconds.
Yeah.
A minute or two. Okay, then they have the vacuum challenge.
The best part was after she says, Mr. Kipling may be eating, but you just got served. And the Bertram was like, you're mean!
Yeah.
And then the third part was vacuuming, where Bertram again is doing it like old school, like regular vacuuming, like how me or my 50 maids and butlers would do it.
Yeah. So he vacuumed the stairs, he said, in record time, 2 minutes.
And then Zuri comes out with this, with her car, which, if you ever saw that really terrible Cat in the Hat movie, at the end with that machine, or like a Dr. Seuss machine, with like a bunch of gizmos around her, she essentially cleans and sweeps like in 5 different spots at once.
Mm-hmm.
And when Bertram is like, where did you get that? She's like, Tony knows a guy.
Yeah. Hooked me up.
Oh, I thought she said pimped her ride or something.
I don't know.
That's the name of a show.
Why you gotta stop? Stop and back up. Yeah, you're right. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
She had the dustbusters and the vacuum cleaners and everything ready to go on that car.
My question would be, how would she get that up the stairs?
It went the elevator.
Or how would that work stairs?
She wouldn't be able to do the contest of the stairs.
Well, there is things in the back that would probably help.
Well, those are the hoses of the vacuum cleaner and that. But no, she wouldn't be able to go up the stairs with that. So she, if I recall correctly, kind of did the downstairs living room area in front of the elevator. So, so she was hooked up, man.
Upgraded.
Yes. Do all jobs at once.
Then finally, it's we never really find out who the winner is, but I think it's pretty obvious that Zuri is.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of. Anyway, we'll get into that later. But it's finally show night, and then Jessie is like, or Connie is saying the lines. Jessie is like reciting them line for line, like, "You're the grenade of my heart."
Yeah.
And Bertram and Zuri are like, "Oh, this is terrible. This is like really boring."
Yeah.
Um,
The whole audience was kind of losing it.
yeah. And then Connie gets crazy.
Yep. It's her turn to kiss Luke or Ben.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want it. And then the audience starts to perk up because there's a lot more action.
And then well, let's see. She says, "So," or it's like, what was Connie says something like, I don't think Luke doesn't want me." And then the entire audience screams, he doesn't want you."
He doesn't like you. No, he doesn't want.
And then she's like, "Oh, what do you know?" Then Jessie comes in as some character, as a completely made up character, like trying to like save or help Luke. With Zuri going, "This is more confusing than Inception."
Yeah. Well, just because Connie was trying to get anything. Well,
Yeah.
she got the flamethrower, and then they were like, "Does she know about the button?" Yeah, she knows about the button.
And then Ravi, who comes back to life by saying like, "No, she hit me with a metal bullet, not a silver bullet." Or
it was stainless steel silverware instead of silver.
Yeah. So then that's where Ravi and Connie start hanging out and dating.
Yeah.
Which explains in the third episode about like how Connie didn't want to talk about how she and Ravi dated and how they went to a Mumford & Son concert.
Yep, I guess.
Let's see. And then Zuri does say something pretty nice regarding Bertram.
Yes, she does. She has Bertram read her school report.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "I don't want to. You're not nice."
"You guys filmed me farting when I was asleep."
Yeah.
"Butler Betty by Boom Boom is hilarious."
Yeah. Yep, I think they said that.
Let's see, what else? Oh, and then Jessie, or Luke and Emma are reading the comments, and then Jessie looks at them and she's like, "Huh, I'm surprised your school lets your kids say that stuff online."
Yep.
Yeah. So, what did you think of the episode?
I think the first or the third one were better, a little, crazier.
The third one was probably the best because it had Mad Mac.
Yeah.
Plus, I might just be a fan of Jihan Alias anyway.
Yeah.
Her show Dog with a Blog, which we'll probably review that show as well one day.
Yep, maybe. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to see two of them, you might as well see all three of them.
Yeah.
But this one was, it had activity in it, but not the total crazy activity that she's done in the other ones.
I think in the first and maybe the third one, she was more of a main character in their subplots. In this one, she was more of a side character in the subplot.
Yeah, maybe with the restraining order, she settled down a little bit.
Or so it seems.
Yeah.
We'll get into restraining orders on another Disney show maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, who would you say this episode's MVP was?
Wow.
I want
to say like Zuri.
Ugh! Stop reading my lines in the script.
Okay.
We're kidding. We're just riffing.
But I mean, Zuri, she came out and did a nice thing.
I would say maybe Luke or maybe Luke
Yeah,
or maybe
Luke stood out.
Luke or Jessie, maybe even Connie a little.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you could go that route. I could see that happening.
Okay. Let's see what else. Did you have a favorite line?
Hmm. I still kind of liked when Luke was kind of disgusted. What does she have on her tongue that she has to scrape it?
I did like the tickle me Voldemort doll
Oh,
joke,
yeah, that was good
and
too.
Jessie saying, "Huh, Voldemort uh doesn't get me as someone that would giggle a lot."
Yeah. Be tickly. Very true, very true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think if you get the chance to see all three of them, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, do me a favor, subscribe, because I'm tired of constantly saying it, and I will until I get a lot of subscribers. Anyway, Kay, do you have anything else to say?
Nope, that's pretty much. Have a great night.
Okay, bye.